What's happening, YouTubers? I wanted to make one last video before I called it a night here. I wanted to talk about my stats, some quick goals, a couple quick shout outs, do a quick upgrade, and run it over. I'm going to keep this one, as I said, only 100 times so far in this 20-second clip, quick. So if you aren't paying attention to CoinMarketCap, I don't know why you're not. Why aren't you? Seriously. Really, Ripple is down to 0.035. Actually, that's just a bit up from a few minutes ago. If you haven't dug into Ripple yet, it would be silly not to do it right now. This is probably as low as it's gonna go for some time because people are wanting to get into this. They've been pushing it. You got a bunch of whales out there, just like Steemit had back when. It seems the Steemit stabilizing. And there's gonna be a lot of that. There's gonna be some ripples, so to speak. Yes, pun intended. But in all seriousness, there's going to be some waves like this, and right now, if you can look right at it, it was like wham! I think it went up to like 6.5 cents, maybe 7 cents. I'm not even sure. It doesn't really matter. It's back down to 0.35, 0.035, 3.5 cents, if there was such a thing, is what it is. In all reality, that's huge. I mean, $100 in this, if it turned out to be a dollar, yeah, I mean, you've got several $100s. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. This is a quick figure. I don't know. You guys do what you want. Um, but also keep in mind that, first off, I don't know what the hell Litecoin's doing. I really don't. Sure, they piggyback off Bitcoin platform, and wherever Bitcoin can be accepted as a payment, Litecoin can be added like that. Apparently, adding it onto wherever Bitcoin's accepted is like ridiculously easy. So if that's like their major angle, I know that they've got a lot going for them because they've got a lot of problems that Bitcoin has solved already. They have them solved. Um, I don't know. Take a look at the top five, man. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum. um, Ethereum, I really don't like looking at you. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. I got to think about Ethereum. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel. It's like that thing you stare at, but you're like, why am I staring at it? It's like one of those things. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'll do a whole entire different video about it. Ripple huge, invest right now. Litecoin, I don't know what you're doing. I feel like you're just gonna plummet to $2 tomorrow. I don't know. That's what my gut is telling me. The trend doesn't look that way, but that's what my gut is screaming. Dash, I know everyone's scared, man, but it's been hanging in the $60 to $70 range. I know that there are some concerns about whether or not, the certainty, take the certainty out of the coin, and I get it, but I've got too much faith in Dash. Call it loyalty, call it ignorance, I don't know what you'd call it, but in all reality, I just don't feel like the coin is just gonna plummet. I feel like it has too much going for it. Monero is right behind there. You got auger, maidsafe down here doing a little bit of something. I swear, where's Pivx? So yeah, Pivx is chilling around the 70 cent mark. It's spiking up and down, spiking up and down. I've been watching YouTube videos after Steemit blogs about going all in on Pivx, and man, I'm just not sold yet. Maybe I'll miss that train. I don't know. I made some money off of it, but I don't feel like I'm gonna make a ton more. I would have if I kept my initial investment. But it is what it is. So there's that. As far as Bittrex goes, here is exactly why you guys should be digging into Ripple. Look at this. Um, dump, 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 buy, huge dump, buy, huge red candlestick. You know what that means? A climb. A pretty steady climb. I think that it's going to climb around 5 cents and chill there for a while. Might spike above it a little bit, but I think it's going to find a new resting spot around 5 cents. If that's the case, I've doubled my money. Um, but I feel like with all the things that are going on in Japan in my last video, it would be absolutely ridiculous to not think that Ripple's going to fly up with Bitcoin in this whole scenario because Bitcoin is for the consumer side of things, but Ripple's for the like bank side of things, the company side of things. So if companies see that Bitcoin is being used like that, then they're going to go, oh wait, cryptocurrency, that's a reliable thing, we should probably invest. And then the remainder of the top world banks are going to invest, and all of a sudden the thing's going to explode. And that's why I'm secretly stashing away. Well, not secretly, but I'm kind of just stashing away, make a little profit, stash it away. So that's my thoughts there. As far as Genesis mining, here's where I'm at. I've got a tentative goal in the next, I don't know, 2 months of getting 10 terahash of Bitcoin and 250 a dash. I think it's pretty doable with some of the contracts I've been getting. You guys have been helping me out. I've already got quite a few of them. Thank all of you whoever's using my code. Everyone who's using my code, thank you. And I'm going to pay that back right now to a couple people. If I haven't paid you back yet, don't worry. There's a few new people that I want to address. And real quick, the first one that I want to address is David Allen. I've been looking over some of his videos, and it looks like only a handful of people have been using his code, and I don't really understand why. I mean, he's got even more subscribers than I do, 74 subscribers. He's got some pretty good content. Um, it was his little secret with Hashflare that probably sold out that Hashflare contract for scripts. David, you leaked it. I swear that's why it sold out. I unfortunately didn't get to it in time. It was already sold out when I tried. He's got tons of good information. He knows what's going on. He's even got his wife set up with an account, which is something that I've been debating for a while, setting my wife up with an account with one of these, or at least putting in her wallet, stashing some stuff away. So I'm going to use your code real quick, David, and I'm also going to use Blue Moon. He's commented a few times at some of my videos, and it's nice to see the interaction going around. Yeah, I'm going to give him a shout out real quick. Let's see what's going on here. Let's do what we're going to do here. Let's upgrade some hash power. Hash extend. That's unique. Let's see here. Bitcoin with open end. I feel like I still need to go with hmm, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna remember. Well, I'm gonna put your. I'm using a credit card on both of these. Where's your promo code at? Where's your promo code at? There we go. Why are you telling me in German? How about you translate that shit? There you go. All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick and put in my card info. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. It went through. You get the 30-day hold, whatever. As long as it's building it, it doesn't matter. Shot you over a little bit there, David Allen, and now we're going to go over to Blue Moon. You've commented on my videos a couple times, and I wanted to pay you back for liking and subscribing. You've commented more than once, so let's upgrade some hash power. I don't know why my stuff isn't. I swear that's German. I use a VPN, and I think at one point I don't know where the hell I had it set, but it doesn't really matter. Do I want to do something different? Do I want to do Bitcoin? I really do want to do Bitcoin though. I really do. It doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, it does. I'm retarded. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do 0.5. Nah, I'm gonna do 0.4. I'm gonna do 0.4. Boom, nailed it. Why can't you just friggin' stay in English? I don't get it. Alright, sweet, I'm gonna pause the video, I'm gonna go pay for it. Alright, guys. Yeah, just keep giving me notifications, just keep sending them. Yeah, so anyway, that was pretty annoying how that worked out, and the fact that it was still I think my VPN messed it up, but whatever. I wanted to keep it quick. It wasn't as quick as I intended. But either way, I got you guys both an upgrade there, while boosting up my numbers, getting me closer to my goal. I appreciate your videos, David. I appreciate your support, Blue Moon. And you guys have a good night. Oh, one thing I wanted to go over real quick. Here, let's see if this is up. I wanted to show you what my daily payments been looking like. So right now, Dash is down. Okay, we all know this. It's at like 70 bucks, 65, 70 bucks. Been bouncing back and forth. So I'm getting like, I think it says 332 here, 332 or 392. Let's see if I can post from that. I've got all my investment, well, not all of them. I've got quite a few investments elsewhere. So that's why this wallet's pretty small right now. But Litecoin, I barely got anything going on. I'm getting like, oh, that's Ethereum. My bad. I only use Ethereum because I buy from Coinbase. I buy Ethereum and I shoot it in there because there's no fees. Why would I ever buy Bitcoin through there? I only use Bitcoin for very particular payments. I try to use Ethereum for them as just a payment process because I have a really hard time buying Dash when I know what the value was. That's my biggest thing. I knew what it was. I know what it is now, but I also knew what it was. So anyway, Litecoin, I'm not making much. I'm making like a buck a day. No, not even. I'm making 56 cents. Dash, I am making 332, like I said. Bitcoin, I am making about a buck. So all in all, like $6 a day right now. And I have only been doing this for about 35 days. And I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but I'm just on quick math. That's $4,300 over 2 years, and the Bitcoin doesn't end. Those other two contracts will, of course. Um, but I'm not done. I'm not done moving up. I'm reinvesting when I can. I'm reinvesting through you guys, through your affiliate. When you guys use my codes, I'm starting to push out Steem. Writing on Steem almost every day now. I'm trying at least. I've got 3 or 4 articles up so far. I got close to a dozen videos up on YouTube right now. I got my Twitter pumping. I'm getting this thing steamrolling to where um, I can get really comfortable doing these videos and these articles every day. So I appreciate you guys' support. If you haven't already, liked and subscribed. If you're into cloud mining, if you're into Genesis mining, if you're a GMYU member, use my code. Spread the love. At the very least, spread the information that I'm bringing. Not every video is about Genesis mining. I like to bring all cryptocurrency news. That's what the Lucid Crypto Patriot's all about. So I appreciate you guys. Have a good night.